Virgo, welcome to Illuminated Tarot. My name is Jenna. Thank you for tuning in today, for sharing this space with me. I am actually doing what I call a different kind of reading. Every now and then I feel called on tapping into the frequencies of certain astrological events. And this month, towards the end of May, this full moon really spoke to me in the areas of growth and expansion and what the collective is trying to release in order for that to occur. Some people have been releasing belief systems. Some people are actually releasing people. It's very deep internal work that a lot of the full moon can bring, because it transmutes and allows us to transform and shed what we need to shed. So let's see what you're activating here with this Sagittarius full moon, because Sagittarius energy is about our growth and our expansion. And what do we need to let go of in order for that to happen? It's very important. So we're taking a look at that today. We're going to be using this first deck, which is the Sacred Geometry Activation Energies. Then we're going to pull a few categories of the tarot and then conclude with the Magical Spirit Oracle. So I hope you enjoy this reading. Stay tuned soon. I'll be doing my June readings soon as well. All right. So if this doesn't resonate, hold out for the more in-depth monthly overview coming soon. All right, Virgo, let's get started. Thank you, Spirit, for presiding over this reading for Virgos today. Thank you for your guidance. You might see me moving around. I got a new chair. That's what this full moon brought in. I love it. It's green. All right. Let's do this, Virgo. What you got going on? There's no sides to it. I feel unencumbered. You feeling unencumbered, Virgo? I haven't told everyone that I've been reading for about it, so I feel like maybe that has an influence over you. Feeling a little bit more free? A desire for more freedom on your path? Healing. Frequency of healing. This moon has the light of the moon. You now see that you're on the path of healing. Number 29, which breaks down to 11. Beautiful frequency. An illuminated frequency. Metatron frequency, higher resonance, ascension frequency. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. Wow. So you've got a lot of stuff coming through you to help you navigate the next, and what I'm calling the end of May. So whenever you find this reading leading up to the first few days of June, I'm trying to get all these out there so you have a good week to kind of simmer in this Sagittarius full moon activation energy, so you can really align to the highest timeline for June to have a kick-ass month. That's why I'm doing these readings. Let's clear the way, right? Get all the old out of the way so we can really open up and have an amazing June. All right, and this frequency is calling on you to heal. Right? To restore your health and your well-being. All right? So maybe even being more conscious of the things that you're ingesting in your digital content, the things that you're speaking, your narrative of your life, what you're sharing, and bringing in the spirit of healing, whatever you need to heal. Okay. Let's go with the Arcanum. This is the Arcanum Tarot, if you're curious what I'm pulling from here. Ooh, Page of Wands, Knight of Swords. Playfulness. Getting a spirit of playfulness. You want to bring back a spirit of playfulness to an important connection. You're trying to bring healing, even to your inner child. The Six of Cups in this deck has a lot to do with I want to just play like I was when I was a little kid. And the flower moon has that vibrancy to it, When the flowers open up under the fullness of the moon, right? I actually had my yellow roses out front open up during the full moon. And I've been waiting, like, when you coming? They literally bloomed under the light of the full moon. It was beautiful. And I was like, it's almost like that communion allowed them to open. So in what ways are you trying to open up to the inner child within you to lighten, the load a bit? Because I know, Virgo, you've had a hard time of it lately. Virgos have had a hard time. I mean, no matter if you've had a lot of good, there's been a lot that you've had to process and deal with in order for you to come back into balance with you. Now, this does have to do with, it could be an important soul bond too. It needs to be said whenever the Six of Cups pops out. Now, that's the pre-shuffle. That's just a little preview. All right, we're going to do that for these two. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Yeah, you're slowly but surely heading in a new direction. Dare I say, a very fun direction. Opportunity, though. There's some... This is the card of deception. So there's something lurking. All right, we'll see what that is. I can't even say what that is. I'm not getting a read on that. Oh, sevens. Oh. What is this about? You're definitely reevaluating something, reviewing. Hidden truth. The devil. Virgo, we're going to have a deep talk today. Casting judgment on what makes you happy as you are working on your work life. There's a lot of anxiety going on right now. I think you're just you're throwing yourself into your work, but you're feeling anxious about something. We're going to go here, actually. What is happening during this time? You're being letting guided to be methodical, practical, logical. Like a new opportunity is assured here, but you're not trusting the new. I hope you're not going back to the old, Virgo. What is this? You're working on healing. Ooh, you're bossing up. There's something around your own empowerment and you focusing on whatever long-term goals you have. You want to see it through. I think maybe you're coming up with some ideas around your work life. Maybe some doubts and insecurities are starting to hit you a bit. What is going on here? I can't quite figure out the pulse of this. You're putting a lot of pressure on yourself to produce a lot of money. But I think that whatever you are creating and producing, it's creating a lot of happiness and empowerment. Page of Wands, that inner child. You're trying to heal some inner child wounds and a brand new beginning here. You're trying to find a lot of clarity about what you need to work on within you to feel better as you navigate the new. And I think there's some trust coming up. I mean, the Page of Wands is the energy of excitement, passion, drive, determination. I mean, 2 aces. I love this. You've got a lot of motivation right now to stay on the path of healing. I mean, we got a double healing message. You're really going deep into healing. Maybe you're not trusting the process. Because when you're in the process of a deep healing, especially when it comes to removing any kind of toxicity or... You know what? I'm being guided to go to this devil. What is this devil energy? Because it could be lots of things. And this is the hidden truth about this time period. You're taking a look at this devil. What is this devil showing you? Is this just fear? Or is this an actual person that you don't trust? All right. Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of changes going on. And a lot of learning that is happening around this devil energy. It's like you're doing some research and investigating around... I feel like now it's an external person. Wow, did you see me catch that? Oh, wow. I just want to fall to the floor. And yes, I am wearing sweats. It's a day off, but I'm working today, y'all, because I got too much to do. And I love doing this. Wow. The Seven of Cups is a very murky card. And it has a lot to do with illusion. I think you're trying to learn from something that has been a bit of an illusion in your life so you can start over. You're trying to change away from a cycle that has left you kind of in the dark at times. Wow, I see. It's almost like this is what's changing, is that you're no longer going to be toying with anything that is unhealthy for you, who leaves you confused. You're learning from this energy now. Instead of letting it control you, you're like, I've had enough of that. Thank you very much. I ain't going to let anything control me anymore. Because you have so much clarity in the new. You're in a brand new vibration, Virgo, here. What is this opportunity here? Seven of Swords. Yeah. You're learning about what you tend to be attracted to are the people, places, and things that make you feel rejection. And it's almost as though a self-fulfilling prophecy here. So you're actually learning a lot about being in a new frequency that has been guided by a lot of healing work that you've been doing. And this frequency is now, it's almost like you're doing like a life review right now because of this moon energy. And you're looking back and you're kind of retracing the steps. And you're going, well, when I was working with this energy, I was really left in a cloud of confusion. Now I'm cutting away at the truth and everything is changing. And now I see what I didn't want to see then. But now instead of like trying to make it be what I want it to be, I'm allowing it to be what it was all along. And out of that, you're realizing what you can trust and what you can't. Because the Seven of Swords reveals who we can work with and who we can't. Because you're telling me you don't want to work with people where you're abandoning yourself or they literally abandon you because they abandon themselves. You might have someone in your midst that's abandoning themselves. And you're like, I'm not playing that game anymore. I'm not going to get taken down by that energy anymore. I have clarity. I am on the path of healing. It's almost like there's something else around you that you're like, yeah, they're kicking up a storm and I can hold space for this, but I'm not going to get involved. It's not my circus, not my monkey kind of thing. Because you're showing me that you're only being led and guided to put your energy into people that you're aligned with, not people that you're not aligned with. You could very well be in this opportunity during this time period, really casting out whatever frequencies you don't trust that don't align with you. And that's a beautiful thing because you're actually looking at these frequencies. And yes, you're holding space of unconditional love. And underneath it's a lot of satisfaction because you're like, I'm working on my dreams. This might even be people that you don't trust to work with you, who are, whether they're, people who are your coworkers or if you are in a place of leadership, because I saw that Emperor and you slowly but surely creating new opportunities and being passionately driven in your work life. You're after stability and security. And anything that's going to undermine that, you're like, I'm cutting it out. The challenge is, who do you take with you? What do you take with you? Well, you're taking with you the sun. Yeah, I think you're having a hard time right now. You're reevaluating how much you tend to overgive. And now instead of overgiving to a situation that took a lot out of you, you're giving that energy back to you instead. I think in the past it would trip you up and you would actually overgive to someone else's chaos and it would pull you under. And now you're like, no, the challenge is now I'm giving to me because that never really helped me. I just got involved with other people's mess, other people's drama, and then it became my drama. It's like there's this line now, the demarcation line between who you used to be and who you are becoming because of all this healing work that you're doing. And all this new, fresh, lighter, happier, buoyant energies coming in. As long as you recognize, you're starting to learn the difference between energies that don't nourish you, that aren't aligned with you, that you used to play with. It's almost like when you're a kid and you're like, even my daughter was good at this at a young age. She'd literally be a toddler. She'd be like, I don't trust that person, and she would just be like, I'm going to go do my own thing. It's almost like, there's something about this person I don't trust. I'm going to go do my own thing. And I literally see you doing that. You were making yourself happy. You were being led and guided to give to you. And it's a beautiful thing. Let's get some advice from Spirit. Boy, this is really, you're showing me, there's the thing I love about your reading above all the other readings I've done for this time period is you have clarity, Virgo. And you have not had that. This moon has brought in, you've seen the light of how it feels to nourish you, the inner child within you, the happiness within you, the spiritual knowledge, the spiritual connectivity within you, the giving back to you. You see what I mean? The theme here? When you start to really focus on the relationship with yourself first and foremost, you don't play into codependent patterns where you take on other people's crap and you get caught up in a merry-go-round of confusion, illusion. You're like, I'm cutting that shit out, Jenna. I am so proud of you, Virgo, because this has taken a lot of work for you to overcome this pattern and to take a stand for your life. 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. You're now communicating your needs and you're standing in the seat of your own power in your heart space, Virgo. And anything that's going to throw you off into a state of instability when it comes to how you express your heart, you're like, you know what? I'll be your friend. I'll be there for you, but I'm over here. I feel like you're creating distance between you and the people who you used to lead you down a path of drama. It's almost like you're rising above drama, melodrama. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is there anything I'm missing here, Spirit? Actually, you know what? I'm going to do something fun for y'all, something different. I got this deck. It's called the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. Because I did this so fast and we're running like actually not that long into this, I'm going to pull a few frequencies. We're just going to go off what the words say because I think they're going to have an important, potent meaning for you. I felt guided to pull from this deck. I've got a bunch out here you don't see. And open up. Dreams coming true. All right, Virgo, you're opening up. By golly, you are. I think you've got some beautiful dreams coming true about the people you're trying to align with that will harvest equal give and take, beautiful harmonization and happiness with you really showing like the depth of you. Truth. You've got a lot of wolf medicine in you. You've been guided to move through the spirit of unconditional love. You might even be guided to be speaking in front of other people. And if not directly, like public speaking, you're a way shower. You are a guide and you are a teacher for others. You are showing other people now. See, that's the thing when you learn lessons, then you actually help the people in your life to live in more harmony. You could be, it's almost like you're saying, I don't want to give to the people who take away from me anymore, who aren't willing to help themselves. I'm willing to give to the people who will help themselves, and I will open up and I will share my time with them and energy. And it's almost like there's some dream fulfillment, wish fulfillment going on around being a teacher now to others because of the path that you've lived. Let me see. Yeah, you're moving on from someone who tried to control you. And now you've been achieving more balance and you're releasing the old. And yes, there are times when you feel alone, but this has all been about your own empowerment and reconnecting to your base chakra energies. And you're resting and reconsidering new pathways and new people. You're in a brand new vibe, Virgo. This feels good. It feels delicious. You're living deliciously. I feel like you've turned a corner and you're walking away from what you couldn't trust. Wow. It's like this devil energy will no longer control you anymore. This is huge. This is huge, huge, huge. I'm so stoked for you. All right. Let's pull from the Magical Spirit Oracle now and get the final message for this beautiful time period before the June energies come in. This Flower Moon's revealed a lot to you. I'm excited for your new beginning. All the healing you've been doing. Truth. Yeah, and we had truth. 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 Look at that. Truth. Beautiful truth. Let's get into this and see what this card has to say. Woo! I am so sorry. I hope that wasn't a loud thwack. The edge of my glasses just hit that mic, so I apologize if I just made you jump wherever you are. Where did the booklet go? All right. This is number 37. 8, 9, 10 completes into 1. You're in the beginning of a new cycle here. That which is true will always be enough. Honor, Empress, integrity. Ooh. All right. Abundance happens when I honor my soul and live in truth, which I was seeing that 10 of Pentacles. Honor, Knight, Empress, integrity. All right. The honest path, the honorable Knight, the noble Empress, the liberation of self, the highest view can be seen once we have reached the mountain peak. And what a breathtaking view it is. A grueling climb that requires strength and perseverance can lead to a feeling of total freedom. This is what it feels like to set yourself free by the power of truth. Fulfillment on the level of soul and wholeness of self. Regardless of what the world may see, you have earned your own sight. The path to authenticity is not an easy one. There are temptations all around. The devil. The witch's lair calls you near. Dark forces seek to make you stray from your path. to neglect your true self, discard your values, and dishonor your soul. Some people even choose the easy path, selling their soul in exchange for a shortcut to the top. This never works. This is the false self, the starving ego, for when they reach the peak, their view is obstructed by thick fog and mountain mist. They become cursed by the one who lured them in. They will never see the view. Only living truly can earn this gift of sight and fulfillment. The truth card is about living with honor, integrity, and authenticity, and having goodwill toward humanity. Being a real gem in a world of fake stones. Shining by your own light rather than relying on the reflections of others. It is to validate yourself. Validate yourself, Virgo, fully. It is to honor the callings and highest truth of your soul, even when faced with temptation. Drawing this card can be a sign that you are currently navigating this path. You are indeed on a quest for truth. Living authentically has become a core value of yours. If you continue in search of this highest honor, you will surely be rewarded. God, I'm getting so many goosebumps reading this for you. In priceless ways. Perhaps if you continue to live within the space of truth, you will achieve an abundance you never could have imagined. It is not dishonest to wish for true wealth in the metaphysical and physical world. Visualize yourself on the peak of the mountain. Imagine you feel total fulfillment, wholeness, and peace of mind. You are giving spirit a hug every time you choose truth. Truth is spirit, and authenticity is the language of the soul. Meditate on the concept of the universe and spirit reciprocating true abundance every time you choose to honor your soul. You are on the path of honoring your soul. Wow, I think this is one of the most powerful messages that I will read for this full moon guidance. Virgo, you got it all in pocket, all right? Keep living your truth. Wow. Wow. I'm blown away by you. All right. Many blessings. Take care.